birthday, Charles. We offer up our salutations, our felicitations, and our congratulations.
Charles is old-timey.
He's a live wire, ain't he?
Charles is a Dapper Dan man.
Charles has the capacity for abstract thought.
Charles is bona fide.
I suppose we look like a couple of Johnny-come-latelys bragging on Charles' gifts, gab, and his prodigious enthusiasm.
I don't mean to be telling tales out of school, but I know what you're thinking. These boys is gonna be my brain trust.
You don't say much, my friend, but when you do, it's to the point, and I salute you for it.
I was wondering what present to get you for your birthday and to brighten your day. Maybe a little smell 'em for your hair.
I suppose it'd be the acme of foolishness to inquire if you have a hairnet.
Charles is bona fide.
Happy birthday, Charles. You're bona fide.
20 years old, and of course, you are my sunshine.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Happy birthday, Dad. Happy 80th birthday. What a milestone. Congratulations. I'm really sorry that we can't all be there with you to celebrate, but you know that we're there with you in our heart and our spirit and our love for you. And so I'm just glad I have this opportunity to tell you how much I love you and why I love you. I think back, Dad, to my earliest memories, and you were just such an iconic, 50s rock and roller, and you shared with me your love of music and your love of style and all things West Texas, all things Elvis, all things rock and roll, and it was just so neat to be able to experience that with you. And I really feel like that, you kind of took me along on your journey, and no matter where you were, if it was in, the big city of Lubbock, the even bigger city of Chicago, the beautiful Rocky Mountain city of Denver, back down in Austin and Cedar Park, there was never a time where I didn't feel like that, we were completely welcome, and that you would embrace us and just allow us to experience the wonderful life that you were experiencing. And so I thank you for that. You were the person that introduced me to rock and roll style, 1950s, 1960s, all the great music, Elvis Presley, great cars, and you carried that through and experience or shared the experiences of big city fine dining and dive bars and rock and roll and great food, really at a very early age for me, and I really appreciate those experiences. I think back, Dad, to just your fun-loving spirit. It's always been that way. You cherish laughter and joy and fun, and you never miss an opportunity to bring that to all those that are around you. One of the things that I always think about is when you brought that flatbed tilt truck to our front yard and tilted it up, and we spent hours that day with you out there right in the thick of it, having everybody ride their bikes and their wagons and roller skates and whatever else that we had up and down that tilt bed. And that was just emblematic of, your desire to bring fun and joy and laughter, to the neighborhood there. So that's a really, really neat memory. Dad, I just think about all the times that I've been able to turn to you for advice and for guidance and for comfort and for care. and for help. And you've never not been there for me. And I just thank you for being that type of father, that type of individual, that type of friend that I could tell you anything and know that it would be without judgment. That you would love me no matter what. That you would not chastise me for it, and that you would listen and you would hear me and you would give me the best advice that you had, and then you'd leave it up to me to make the right decision. And so that is just so powerful and so valuable, and something that I cherish and hopefully have passed down to my children as well. I just think about your love of woodworking, and now your love of cooking and candy making and cookies, and that's just something that you continue to grow. You continue to move forward and progress and experience new things, and anything that you do it well, and you do it to perfection, and that's something that you pass down to me as well, and I appreciate that from you too. So I thought about the real worth of an individual, of a man who's been fortunate enough to live 80 years, and it's not measured in money, it's not measured in possessions, it's not measured in things at all. The true worth and value of a man, Dad, is measured in laughter and in tears and in songs and in embraces and in dogs. And so, you've had a lot of dogs, and they all love you, Dad. And it's because I think that dogs have the best vision into a person's soul. And dogs love you because you have a wonderful soul, and they can see that, and they can see that you love them unconditionally. And that's how you love your wife and your children and your grandchildren and all of your great-grandchildren and all of your extended friends and family. And that, Charles Daniel Ball, is the measure of you. And in anybody's book, you're a titan. You're a millionaire. You have more than so many people could ever wish for. And so, on this, your 80th birthday, I want to say thank you for always being there. Thank you for loving me, for raising me, for giving me the values that I have to lead a successful life, and to thank you for being my one and only truest best friend. I love you, Dad. Happy birthday.
Hi, Daddy. One of my favorite memories that I have with you is when I was around 12 years old. We went to my mom and papa's lake house on Lake LBJ one summer, and one of those nights we stayed out late on the deck talking. I don't remember what we talked about, but on that particular night there was a spectacular meteor shower, and there was just shooting star after shooting star over and over, many of them making a streak across the dark sky for 2 to 3 seconds at a time. And I had never seen anything like that before nor since. And we both just stared at the sky and just stood in awe at the beauty of that. And it sounds like a simple thing, but I just remember that and am so glad that we shared that together. And that's a special memory for me. There's so many other memories I have, and this goes into what I appreciate about you is that you have taught me so many things or introduced me to things that things that you love, and thus, I came to love as well. And here's the short list here, if you don't mind me reading. So, backgammon, chess, water skiing, snow skiing, Elvis, Buddy Holly, Waylon and Willie, love of country and God, love of mountains and Texas, camping in the mountains, whitewater rafting, cornbread and milk, good slow cooker cooked meats, dogs, children, old classic movies, sad dog movies, small town life, old photo memories, not being afraid to cry, sentimentalism, respect for elders and heritage, love of kinfolk time, crazy laughter and shared jokes, good Texas watermelon, guitar jam sessions, long car rides with you and Bobby narrating crazy stories. And I also remember the scent of your Brute aftershave that you wore when I was a little girl. I also appreciate your smile that just lights up a room. But Dad, what I most appreciate about you is that you have always made me feel loved and appreciated over the years. Even most of our lives we've lived apart, long distance, states away, but there's never been a time where I never felt like I could pick up the phone and call you, talk to you, and just know that you would listen, that you cared about what was going on in my life at different stages of my life, childhood into adulthood. And I've just always felt accepted by you and comfortable. And there's such a value in just knowing that there's someone there that will listen to you. And I just always appreciate having you in my life as that dad. I just want to tell you that I love you so much, and I am wishing you a very happy 80th birthday. I hope this will be an occasion for you to reflect on how much other people love you and what a difference you've made in so many people's lives. And to coin a phrase, you are one of the good ones. So Dad, I want you to stay warm as toast and scramble, and I love you. No, this is it. I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad. 80 years is certainly something to celebrate. You have been around many years, many days, and impacted many lives. And all of us are grateful for that. I just want to tell you how thankful I am that you're my dad. And all of our life, even well into my adult years, but way back into my childhood too, you've always been such a supportive dad. And it's been a huge blessing to have a family that's been loving and supportive, and the hangout house for me and Chris's friends. I'm especially just thinking back to what a bond I had with you in my Bluebell years and my dance career. And I know Chris would probably say the very same thing about Pop Warner football up into his football years. And so you just gave us the love and the support, I mean huge support, that we needed. And you've launched us into who we are today. And we would not be who we are today had it not been for you. We love you. Happy birthday.
Hey Dad, happy 80th birthday. I'm so tickled that you and me are around to the year where I become half of your age when I turn 40 this year. And I've thought a lot about that in my life, and the fact that this is the year that happens is pretty special. What I love most about you, and there are a lot of things, but what I love most about you is that you have been a good father to me. And the biggest problem in our world, certainly the West, is fatherlessness. And a lot of people struggle with the fact that they didn't have a dad, or at least a good one. And I'm one of the rare few who doesn't have that bridge to cross. I had a great father, still do. And so the fact that that's our biggest problem in our world and I don't have it is pretty special. because you have always been such a good model for a father. And my greatest memory of you, again, there are many, but if I were to say something that sticks out in my head, is all the years I played football, you were a spectator and watched even practices. And not many dads did that. And it wasn't even so much that you were trying to be a good dad to do it. I think it was just your honest placement of your heart, that you just couldn't stand to not be a part of it. And the fact that that was your motivation is really special. And so I think a lot about the fact that that you were along for the journey as much as I was, because you were there all the time. So anyway, I love you more than I could ever express, certainly on a video like this, but it's a good way to express some of it. And so hear me when I say happy birthday, and I love you with all my heart.
Hi, Granddad. My favorite thing about you is that you're funny and a fun guy to be around. And my favorite memory about you is when we got to look at like your whole journal of pictures. That was fun.
And my favorite thing about you is that you like showing us stuff, and my favorite time I had with you was getting to read your toilet paper roll.
Happy 80th birthday, Granddad. I love you so much. I'm so blessed and I'm so honored to have had you in my life and to have you as a granddad. You've been so influential in my life, in my music taste, and my love for history, and my love for home videos. You've created such a beautiful family. I'm so thankful that I have so many cousins and aunts and uncles, and they're all here because of you. I wish I was there to celebrate with you, but I know you'll have a good time. I love you so much, Granddad. Hope to see you soon.
Okay, Charles, I can't imagine how you got this age so quick at 80 years. But I remember a lot of fun we had right back yonder when you had that little red Ford and you drove that thing around. That sure was a pretty little car. You had a lot of fun with it.
I just remember when you were in high school and you wanted your hair blonde, and Mother laid you up on the west side of the sink on the cabinet and then bleached out your hair blonde. And I watched her do it, and you had the most blonde hair I've ever seen you have. But it's a memory that I have, and I sure hope you have a happy 80th birthday. We love you very much.
Happy birthday
To you. Happy
birthday to you,
Happy birthday, dear
Uncle Charles. Happy
birthday.
to you.
Come on. Okay, 1974, Kingsland, LBJ Lake. Lisa and I were sitting on the boat dock just minding our own business. Lo and behold, here comes Uncle Charles with his cut-off jean shorts that were frayed. And he had his shirt unbuttoned and carrying, I think, a radio or a boombox or something, playing this song. And I just remember Lisa and I just looked up at him. He had his mustache and kind of his long hair. And Lisa and I just turned and looked at each other and we just started laughing our heads off. And it's just something I will never get out of my head. Happy birthday.
Hey, Uncle Charles, happy birthday. I remember a funny story. It was at Penny and I's wedding reception in Dallas. And a friend of the family, Debbie Bonin, had come to the wedding, and she had been proposed to and accepted by her now husband, Pete Hunt. She didn't drink. She was a good Baptist girl from Lake Charles, Louisiana. But she had a few of the champagnes that were on the table there, got a little tipsy, and she was hugging me, holding a glass of champagne, and you were videoing the reception, and you caught her pouring her champagne glass out on my back. Hilarious. All right, You have a wonderful birthday, and I wish Penny and I could be there with you. All right, we love you. Bye.
Well, hello, my good friend Charles Ball. I've been asked to say just a few words with regard to your upcoming birthday, and I'd just like to say congratulations. That's a great milestone, and I'm glad to be able to say you've been my friend for a long time now. And they asked me to say what memories I have of you over the years, and some of the best ones. There were a lot, but I guess if I had to pick one, I'd say watching football together has been a lot of fun. We've watched our teams win a few and lose a few, but it was always a good time. What I appreciate about you? Well, I appreciate many things, but most of all, I would just say I appreciate the fact that you've always been a very, very good friend, a very good, loyal friend, and one I could always trust. So have a wonderful, happy birthday. Look forward to seeing you soon, and glad I could say hey. Take care, my friend.
Hi, happy birthday, Granddad. Okay, so my most favorite memory with Granddad is probably when I went to go visit him and Grammy in Colorado in 2018. It was one of the most special times in my life, just getting him all to myself, and it was just really fun because we just got to go through our family history and memories together, and he taught me a bunch of different things, and making peanut brittle in the kitchen together, and it was just a really special time. Okay, and then what do I most appreciate about Granddad? That probably has to be, I think he has like the biggest heart out of like anyone I've ever really met, and it's just really clear to see how much he loves his family and how important that is to him, and I love that about him, and I love you, Granddad. Happy birthday.
Hey, Uncle Charles. It's just me, hanging out with Father Time, and we were just thinking about you, and we were wondering if you might by chance remember this little girl here, and the fact that you took her to a father-daughter event in La Mesa, these many, many years ago. It was Mother's idea, and I don't remember what happened at the event. I don't remember how I got there. I don't remember how I got back home. But I do remember feeling so excited and so honored and so special even that my Uncle Charles would do that for me. So it's a great memory, what I remember of it. But thank you. And I want to wish you now a very happy birthday, special milestone birthday. I want to wish you many more, and I want to let you know I think you're a lovely person. Of course, I love you, and so all the best, Uncle Charles.
Well, happy birthday, Charles. Charles Daniel Ball. I remember the day you were born a long time ago, 80 years ago. And I got to ride a bus home with a friend that afternoon after school because the doctor was at our house delivering our new baby. And been real proud of you, proud of your family, and I love you. I'm thankful for the wonderful person you've become and your wonderful family. Wish we could get together more, because I've enjoyed the times when we have been able to get together. So have a happy birthday.
Hey Granddad, happy birthday. This is my video tribute to you. I think, you know, what I love about you the most is probably just the fond memories I have of visiting you in Colorado. I still think about the picture of you and Dad looking at each other, you know, in those lawn chairs, just smiling at each other. In such an, you know, affectionate way. And what Dad says that he's talking about, you know, me catching that like brook trout, like right on the stream that we were like camping at. Anyway, I just have a very fond memory of that, and you know, just being able to come out and hang out with Uncle Chris, and also, you know, catching some live fish and then taking it back to your place and cooking up like some delicious like fresh trout, and just I have like a very fond memory of eating it, you know, at your table and sharing a meal with you and Grammy and the rest of my family. So yeah, I would just say the fond memories I have, you know, spending time with you in Colorado, and also actually you can like see it, still have if I can flip this camera around, maybe not, but these pictures right there when you came to visit me, when I played at the Dallas Cowboys stadium when I was a little kid. But I remember you coming with that small blue suitcase, and that was a really fun memory I have too. But I hope that Dad sent you the pictures of the doe and the hog I shot this past January. We just cooked some of that up, some venison. It was so good. Maybe we'll get some to you so you can try it, because I got a lot of meat. And then I wanted to do something that I thought you might like. I don't know if we've talked about, you know, our certain music tastes, but I figured that you'd like maybe a little like Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash, so that I just play a little bit of that for you. Happy birthday, Granddad. Hope I get to see you in person soon. Love you.
Hi, Granddad. One memory that I have of you that I thought was really cool was a few years back you showed us this reappearing water magic trick. You would pour water out and then it would just reappear again and just an endless supply of water. I thought that was really, really cool. That stuck on with me for a few years. But anyways, hope you have a really good birthday, and I love you. Yeah.
Hi Charles, it's a privilege and an honor to talk to you today on your 80th birthday. What a milestone, and I'm sure you're very proud of what you've accomplished in your life. One of the things that I remember most especially about you is the fact that you really appreciate the importance of heritage of family. The fact that you're always putting together these videos of the old pictures from the old days, from Mama and, you know, Peppa and Pryor, and just trying to get your children and your grandchildren to really understand the heritage of the Ball family. And it's also kind of neat too how you put those to music and kind of add that little Texas ambiance to it as well. So Charles, that's what I remember about you. There's so many wonderful things I would love to say, but that's really what's most important and stands out to me. And again, it's an honor and a privilege to wish you a very happy 80th birthday. Godspeed and love you much.
Probably my happiest memories of Charles is visiting with him at, I believe it was at Annie's house when all of us got together. Probably the first time I really heard all about his growing up life in Texas. He's always been a really sweet, special, loving daddy, and very positive and reinforcing to all his children. So happy birthday, Charles. We love you.
Remember about Charles is after a service for, I believe, Jean, there was a white dove that flew outside the LB's home, and that was very, very touching. And I just know Charles is a good guy. I like him, and he's been a good husband and good grandfather and good grandfather of many. I wish you well, and happy birthday, Charles.
Granddad. My favorite memory about you is when we made peanut brittle together. You made sure all the measurements were exact and that there was no peanut butter left in the measuring cup. You are awesome because you are funny and loving. I I hope you have a happy birthday. I love you.
Oh, hello. I was just sitting here petting this cat thinking about my grandpa, Charles Ball, and how much I love him, and my favorite memory of him. So, I think my favorite memory of Charles Ball is probably when we were at Cedar Park, I want to say. It was the house with Lobo, and when Chris had the Celica, and one of the things that Charles taught me is integrity, which is doing the right thing when nobody's looking. He taught me this in possibly the most embarrassing way possible, which is I had just walked out of the bathroom, hands unwashed, okay? I only went pee, but still. So the whole family was there, and he was like, "Taylor, did you wash your hands?" And I said, "Yeah, I lied." And this is literally the moment when I decided to never lie again, because he felt out and touched my hands, and they weren't wet at all. And the whole family was there, and I was so very embarrassed that not only did I always wash my hands, but I tried to never lie again. And that was just such an important lesson to me. I just love that, he took the time to teach me that. Even though it was a little embarrassing, it was a really important lesson. And that's just something that I've always taken from Charles. He has great integrity, he's got a great sense of humor. And he's just always the nicest person possible. Okay. Ow. And let's move over here. And, that lesson was really important, and he's just a very important figure in my life. He is always just as nice as can be. He's always wanting to be the center of attention. He always has great stories, and I think that lesson is probably my favorite memory of him. And I just want to wish you a happy birthday, Grampy, Grape, Granddad, Grumpy, Sparky, whatever you're being called now. And I really hope I get to see you this year as well. If they make a trip out to Colorado, I'm gonna be there, absolutely. And who knows, maybe me and Juliet will just drive up there, make the 14-hour trip just by ourselves if nobody else does. So I love you, and I can't wait to see you again. Happy birthday.
Hi, Charles. Happy birthday. Well, I just want to say I'm a very blessed person to have a brother-in-law like you. And I think the thing I love so much about you is your huge heart. You'll do anything for anybody if you possibly can, and even when you possibly can't. One memory that I have of that very thing was when you agreed to be the bouncer at Tate's wedding. And it was a serious, important job because there was a former football player boyfriend that we were afraid was going to show up who weighed about 250 pounds. And it was only you that stood between him and disrupting the wedding. So you stood in the light ready to take anything that came. And as I recall, you were also in charge of the holy water at the front. So you had double duty, and yet unflinchingly you went into service, and we'll never forget it. But that's who you are. Whether it's announcing a football game when someone is needed, or being a rodeo clown, you're always there for anything that anyone needs, and we love you.
Hi, Charles.
Hi, Charles. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy. Well, it's your 80th birthday, and I would like to let you know that in the short time we've known each other, I admire you, and I love the times that I get to see you and be on your back porch. You cook for us. We play games at Aaron's house. Probably my favorite time is when it was just you and I in your home, and you fed me your homemade ice cream. So that was my best time with you. So Charles, I look forward to more times with you, and just hanging out and listening to you talk and just being your friend.
Charles, I know that we have not known you for a long period of time, but one of the things that I love about you is your sense of humor. I love when you call the ranch, and you always have a funny, witty thing to say. and it always brightens my day. And the other thing that I really love is your family. And so, although we haven't known you for a long period of time, we have gotten to know your family really well. And so, your family is a reflection of you. And your children, Nicolette and Chris, just what amazing people they are. And I know that that is because you're their dad and the way that you raise them. And so I just love your family and I love you. And I just hope that you just have a wonderful 80th birthday and many more to come. Happy birthday, Charles.
Bye, Charles.
You watch my games on Marco Polo. That's how bad I miss you.
That's good. Zara, what do you love about Granddad?
That
Okay. Callum, what do you want to say about your Granddad?
I love you, Granddad. Like loves everything that
He loves everything.
us children.
Yeah, that's right. Beckham, what do you love about Granddad? He is awesome.
And you're a dog lover. Why do you love Granddad, pretty girl? Because he loves you.
I love that you, Granddad, are quite the chef and the baker. And when we come to see you, you make good things for us.
Love you, Granddad.
See ya.
Happy 80th birthday.
Granddad, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and tell you happy birthday. Miss you, love you, and I hear you've been cooking a lot, and I can't wait to get down there and try some out.
Charles, happy 80th. Man, you're getting on up there. A couple more years, and I think you'll be giving Moses a run for his money. Hey, I was thinking back to, you remember that first time that we met? And I think that you just were pretty sure I was a fit for the family when I cooked some dove for you, right? Weren't you excited about that? I think you were. Hey, really though, it's been such a blessing to have a father-in-law in my life like you. Same West Texas blood and West Texas values and just, gosh, I appreciate you being who you are, always genuine, always real, and being that influence for our boys that always need from a granddad. So love you, appreciate you, and here's to many more. Can't wait to hang out on the beach with you.
Happy birthday, Dad. I've assembled some of my most favorite people here to wish you a happy birthday and to tell you how much we love you, and we so do. You're so awesome, Sparky. Happy birthday. We love you. Hey, Granddad. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Miss you, love you, and we'll see you just as soon as we can, okay?
Happy birthday, Sparky. You don't know who I am.
Sparky, this is Juliet. This is my girlfriend. And I love you. I loved your tribute. I want to come out to Colorado soon. I don't know if they're going this year or something, but I'll be there if they are. Yeah, we'll go. She's saying that we'll go? Yeah. Okay. All right. I love you, and I'll see you soon.
I love you, Granddad. Happy birthday. All right, Carter, you ready?
Hey, Granddad. Celebrating your birthday by drinking some margaritas for you.
Margs
Wish
for
we had
you.
some hot dogs, but we're going to eat some fajitas.
Happy birthday, Sparky.
Happy birthday, Granddad. Love you.
Happy birthday, Granddad. I love you so much, and I hope you have the best day, and I can't wait to see you. I hope we get to come to Colorado so soon. Love you.
Hello, Charles. This is Gloria, Laura's mother, and I'm so grateful to be a part of your family, and happy birthday, and many, many more.
Hey, Sparky. Look what you started. What the heck? Anyway, I love you, and I hope you have a great, great birthday and many more to celebrate with you.
Hey, Dad, what Laura said is true. This is all because of you. You started it, and what a wonderful, beautiful legacy that this family is. And I thank you so much. I love you, my dad. I love you, my friend. And can't wait to celebrate with you. I love you, Dad. Happy birthday.
Hey, old dude. I want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. We go back a long ways, don't we? Shared lots of things, kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, and those are our blessings, aren't they? I hope your celebration is extra special and get lots of cake and ice cream. Have a great day. Again, happy birthday to you. Bye-bye.
Ready? Go. Hey, Charles. Happy 80th birthday. I'm going to eat these tacos for your 80th birthday, buddy. All right? And if you make it to the 83, 84, 85, 86, I'll do it again. Love you, guy.
Hola, Charles. This is your famous mariachi at Chuy's. Having a margarita for you for your 80th birthday. Salud. I'm sure you're having your drink right now. Yes? And I'm going to have me some good enchiladas. And I want to wish you very, very many happy, more healthy years. Adios.
I like your sense of humor.
Uncle Charles, happy birthday. My memories of you are just looking forward to seeing your face come through the door at family gatherings. You always have a witty word and a kind smile and something heartfelt to say. Your humor and also your compassion and thoughtfulness. You gave me back issues of Texas Monthly, a little piece of you that you knew I would like. Sort of, a literary magazine of Texas that actually, for all my misgivings of, some parts of Texas, kind of made me, I don't know about fall in love, but really appreciate the state. And I definitely love and appreciate you and the person you are. And happy birthday. We love you. I love you.
Happy birthday, Sparky. I'm so happy to be celebrating you on your 80th birthday. That's quite a milestone and not one that too many people get to. So I loved picking out an 80th birthday card for you because, again, not that many people make it to 80. And I just wanted to celebrate you and let you know how much I love you. And I'm so blessed for you to be my father-in-law. And you always welcomed me from the very beginning and were so gracious and loving and fun-spirited, and over the years that hasn't changed. And that's one of the things I love about you is your loving nature, but also your fun-spirited conversation, and that we love so many of the same things, and we love to share those things, whether it's playing games or listening to music. And one of the things that I love about you the most is how you have loved Carter and Abigail and just always really cherished them and wanted to be a part of their lives, and knowing what they were involved in and taking an interest in that. And also, of course, your love and care for Bob, which is so deep and true. And since I love him so much, that endears me to you even more because you love him. So I look forward to many times together in Colorado and enjoying each other's company and I just wish you the happiest of birthdays.
Happy birthday, Uncle Charles. I'm doing this by myself because Kyle is out of town. And Simone's here. She's told me I needed to glam her up, but then that wouldn't be me. So, hi Simone. So I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you and your sense of humor. You always make me laugh. And I also wanted to share with you a little memory that I had of you. When I was young, probably Simone's age, I remember being at Grandma Clancy's house, and you liked to play the piano when we were there. And you said, throw me a title and I can play it. And I thought, what? That's amazing. So people would throw titles out for you to play, and you'd play it. You knew how to play it. And I just thought that was the most incredible thing. So I really congratulate you on quite a milestone, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Goodbye.
The thing that I appreciate about you most, Granddad, is how much you prioritize family. I see the love that you have for your family members, both those who are here on this earth and those who are no longer with you. I see it in the way you record our family's history and tell us grandkids' family stories so that we can know and love the people that you knew and loved. You've passed on a true love of home and place and kinfolk to me, and that has really anchored me as I've grown up and moved away from home and started my own family.
Accomplish in your life, and I'm grateful I did. I have had just a wonderful life with you, and I'm so grateful to God for all the years that we've had together, all the things that we've done, the family that's grown because of the blessings of the Lord. And I just want to tell you how much I love you, how much I value you, and just so grateful to the integrity, the love, the fact that you walk in wisdom and that I'm married to a scientist and an engineer, because you can solve most every problem that we encounter, and you have a knack of creativity in how you do it. As we all know, you are the king of creativity and problem solving. So that is that's part of who you are and what you do, and you do it well. I think it was Taylor that said that you're a man of integrity, and I agree wholeheartedly. You are so much a man of integrity, honesty, truth, and I love that you are teaching that to your grandchildren, and you taught it to your children. It's a good legacy to leave for your kids, your grandkids. It is truthfulness and integrity, and being someone that others can look up to and that others can trust, and know that what they see in you is who you really are. That you never anybody's who you were. You never tried to be someone that you're not. You are Charles Daniel, and you are a man that pulls no punches, and so continue that. Continue teaching and training your children in the way they shall go, and when they grow old, they will not depart from it. And I just look forward to many more years of walking this life out with you, and just walking out with the Lord. I look forward to healthy days ahead. A wonderful husband, a wonderful father, and I'm so grateful for you. So, happy birthday. I love you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Granddad. Happy birthday to you.